exciting, very exciting. I just got up like an hour ago or so. Tried to sleep in a bit more today because I've been waking up at some pretty early times for the last 2 days. That's not good for me. Not sure when this hair got so long. I got it cut a month ago. Wow, that's edgy. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I went and picked these Crumbl cookies up maybe 2 days ago, I think. What's today? 4th of July is today. Is this Saturday? I think I did this on Thursday. Picked them up on Thursday, left them in the fridge. I went with a smaller batch of 4 instead of 6 this time because 6 just gets really overcomplicated for me when I do these videos because I can only eat so much of these. And, usually when I get the 6, I'm getting some wonky flavors as well. There was some wonky flavors and wonky types to try. Didn't really feel like doing as many this time. I went with a bit more of a straightforward-ish kind of batch. I'm not anti-American or anything, but hopefully after 4th of July is done, we can get this, I haven't been a fan of this, star-spangled designs on my Diet Coke all the time. It's like this doesn't naturally look right to me. You can only imagine. I'm very used to the normal Diet Coke stuff. Or is this the World Cup instead? Because this can over here has a World Cup ball on it with the similar stars and designs. I want my normal packaging back is what I'm saying. I'm so hungry right now. Oh man. I could eat 5 burgers right now if I really wanted to. That's probably what I should be doing for this video, but I kind of want to do this. I put this box on a plate because there's sometimes these boxes just be sticky when you get them, but I'm gonna give us a good reveal here if I can. Wow, that sounds cool. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of interesting. I didn't realize some of this would be packaged the way it is. It's always so difficult to hold this up in a way that I want. So on the far right is the, you know what, let's just do it this way, hold on. Okay, I removed the box from the equation for the moment. It's just so difficult to angle things for visual purposes. What we've got over here, this is the Campfire Skillet cookie. It's got these globs of whatever it is up top there that kind of got displaced maybe, I don't know, but I'll read the description for that. It is a chocolate cookie rolled in graham cracker crumbs, baked over a graham cracker base, topped with chocolate squares, marshmallow mousse, that's what that is on top, a sprinkle of graham streusel, and a drizzle of melted milk chocolate. That's pretty cool. I didn't know it would come in a little exterior, whatever the hell, We've got the I'm not gonna pick this up again. It's actually kind of heavy for a thing. It's the strawberry shortcake. Of course, my shoulder popped. A double stacked vanilla shortcake layered with fresh whipped cream and house-made strawberry jam. Looks pretty solid indeed. It is very thick and dense and heavy, and there's yeah. Anyway, so that's that one. We've got the right here in the front. There's 2 of these. The cookies and cream cookie thins. You can see they are indeed thin. Very straightforward there. Pop the shoulder again. Thin, chewy chocolate cookies baked with cookies and cream pieces, drizzled with white drops, and complete with crispy edges. The last time I got the cookie thins from here, a couple weeks ago, they're actually really good. I was kind of worried that, they're not as, big and flavorful because they are thin, which is not their thing here. Usually they have big things. There's a motorcycle or something outside. That's fun. And then the last one, the main cookie that I'm excited, well, I guess I'm excited about it all, but the Patriotic sugar cookie right there. Very straightforward vanilla sugar cookie topped with vanilla buttercream and red, white, and blue star-shaped sprinkles. Pretty straightforward batch of stuff. I saw that star-shaped cookie was getting canceled on Twitter because the original image that they used for it on the app or to promote the cookie, people were saying that these sprinkles were organized in the shape of a swastika. And at first I thought they were kind of reaching, and then I looked for it a second time, and and I was just like, that's a really, really unfortunate mistake there. Very, very, yeah, very unlucky, but, they fixed it, and, yeah, weird situation there, weird situation. Alright, I think I want to start simple with the, cookie thins, the cookies and cream cookie thins. Looks pretty solid, I must say. Smells very good as well. Let's see how good this crunchy exterior is for sound purposes. That is very good. I need a paper towel here. It is very crumbly. I don't want too much crumbs to get all over. You can see. Alright, well, you can see some white chocolate chips in there, including on that piece that just fell off and made a loud noise. These are very, very packed with flavor despite just being thin. It's weird how good they are at that. So good. I did grab water for this video alongside some more Diet Coke, just because I know sometimes the water goes better to wash some of this down than the Diet Coke. Decent amount of water right there, decent amount. Very good, very refreshing. Next, I do want to get into this strawberry shortcake type of thing here. Definitely won't eat all of this. I always forget how big these cake versions of their items are, but it does look very good. I'm gonna be using this plastic fork that I got from one of my various fast food videos that I don't even remember, because sometimes I kind of just end up with like a lot of these and they just add up after a while, you know. So, get a good bite. Ooh, that looks good on the inside too. That was obviously very subtle noise, but that is very good. I got a good chunk of the strawberry in that frosting right there. I'll get another bite and I'll show you like the layers inside. Look at that. Very nice. I guess the only thing I would say that they could add is, I mean, I don't know how they would go about it, obviously, but like a smidge of ice cream or some sort of like extra kind of frosting. This top frosting doesn't really have a whole lot of taste. The strawberry jam, whatever it is, kind of that along with the cake itself takes up a lot of the taste there. Not that that's a bad thing, but I am like very, very used to my strawberry shortcake having ice cream involved, because that's just how my mom would always make it. So that's where like I'm like finding a void in the flavor there that I'm desiring, you know. nice deep and like thick layer in there. People are making noise upstairs. It is what it is. Like a deep, thick layer of the strawberries down there on the bottom. I want to keep eating this, but it's like, it's not making enough noise, so I kind of feel like I will just give my opinion and hold off. And I already kind of did give my opinion. This is very good. Very good, very flavorful, it's good cold too. Obviously, it comes chilled. There's a handful of options of what they make that come automatically chilled and cold that you're supposed to keep cold. But sorry again, there's a lot of noises going on right now. Everybody's getting active for 4th of July today, so. Everybody except me. One last little bit. What possibly could have been that exciting? What the fuck was that? Okay, one last little bit. One last. Okay, no more. Alright, I guess they put this in the wrap thing because they wanted to keep the crackers and whatnot, the graham crackers and the mousse topping to itself. This is a good design. I really do like, I mean, it's not much a design, just a good optic in general. It looks very nice. It is a cool cookie thing. Is it stable, I guess is my question. Like, is this gonna be okay to take out of here? I think it's a little crumbly, but that's alright. We're good. God, managing Crumbl cookie stuff is difficult. I like making these videos, but they're so, like, they never go very fluid. There's always cuts, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta... I think I'm gonna roll the dice and try to go for a messy bite on the side here with the mousse. Whatever it is. God, this is just gonna get everywhere, isn't it? There really sure is a lot of, there's a lot of different flavor and stuff going on inside of that thing. I think if I remember correctly, this is the same bottom, or the cookie base, as the last batch I did, the Nanaimo, whatever it was called, cookie that had, graham cracker stuff on it, except the difference on the whole cookie was that it didn't have, like, chocolate on the top. It had, like, the graham crackers, but then it had, like, a layer of like some custard or something with like a bit of fudge on top. The mousse, whatever topping, is very strong. Very marshmallow mousse, I think is what it was. Very strong. Very actually. Oh, okay, so it's like strong, but like I just took like a big one bite of it, so I can't really gauge properly. The graham cracker, obviously quite prominent. I feel like I'm tasting more of like the infused graham cracker within the cookie than I am the chunks on the top. Then you heard that there was a little crunch in there from a, because they do have these tiny, teeny tiny little Hershey bars in there as well, like on top of the cookie. It's a lot of, like, I'm still tasting, like, I'm still tasting the chocolate in my mouth. Like, it's just lingering. That is quite good. That is quite good. I like this graham cracker idea that they came up with. I like this concept. It's a, I don't know if it's unique. I have a soft spot for graham crackers, I guess. I don't know. I used to eat graham crackers with cream cheese when I was younger. That's pretty rare, I think. cracker stuff. Very soft graham crackers, yeah, there's not really any crunch to them. That little piece right there is very soft. Okay, again, I don't want to overdo anything here. I'm gonna switch to this very patriotic sugar cookie over here, which obviously is nothing too special. It is just a basic sugar cookie, which I decided to save for the end because it was not very unique. But I do like their sugar cookies, so I did decide to get one. I opted against, they had like a cherry bomb blast golden Oreo looking kind of sugar cookie. Not really sugar cookie, but like cookie with like a big glob of frosting that was red and blue. It was like 4th of July theme, but it didn't really look like my kind of thing that I would like. And again, I was trying to not get as much experimental stuff. I wanted to get stuff that I would enjoy, but you know, still nice and cold, and I was gonna say refreshing, but that's definitely not the word for this. Anyway. They do such a good job with their basic sugar cookies. Just the basic cookie batter, basic vanilla frosting, whatever it is, it's just so good. How did I eat 80% of that already? Oh my god. They go by so fast sometimes. I could have sworn that I dropped a piece of the cookie onto the carpet. And despite my thorough investigation, I cannot find it, nor confirm whether that actually happened, or if I am just schizo. That's okay. Well, now I just dropped a piece. Now a piece just fell. For sure. I saw it with my own eyes. Now the cookie is very bland. All the fun is gone. Well, we did some decent damage right there in terms of, like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Like, why is it so long now? I guess it's not long. It's just like in an extra floppy mood today, or I slept on it kind of weird, maybe. You know, that might have been what it was. I slept on it like after I showered, and it might have gotten a little bit, or it might have. No, because I didn't go to sleep right after I showered. My hair has always been very dependent on how it's dried. You know, towel dry without air drying is different than hair dryer with this combination, that combination. And then yesterday what I did, I think, is I didn't dry it at all, and then I went and I sat out like in the AC, and maybe the cooler AC air did a different type of drying on it. That's real. I've also noticed that it dries differently, obviously, in the heat as well. When I would go to the pool or something, and my hair would be wet, and I would sit out in the sun, and it would dry that way, it would also sit differently. There's a science to it. Alright. snack stuff. Honestly though, those cookie thins, I was gonna rank all these, but I really did enjoy all of these. I would just say that the thins, the cake, and the sugar cookie are the top three together. Just because even though I do like this one, it's just not as well entrenched within my favorite tastes, I suppose. And this one did indeed have, like I said, it had a lot going on at the same time, and I think I am a bit more of a fine-tuned individual flavor kind of person, or just less flavors, not too many flavors. You know what I mean? But that was actually a really good batch. I'm happy with what I selected there. I'm glad I only did that many this time and did not overdo it. I'm a gold star member at Crumbl now because of how many times I've gone. It's not actually that many. I've only gone 5 times or so, I think. So, that was pretty good. That was a good breakfast. And again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I did not want to really, I don't want to say I didn't want, I just really wanted some burgers, and I had a burger video idea, but I wanted to get this done for the 4th of July because there was a 4th of July themed cookie and whatever. So we'll see if my appetite holds up for a little bit, and maybe in a while I will get a burger thing going. I do really want some V5. I want some burgers badly. I think that's all there is for now. I'm gonna mosey on out of here. Everyone enjoy their 4th of July, because I know I sure won't, because I'm not going to do anything. LOL.